Could Israel have predicted the Hamas attack on the 7th of October 2023? This question has been echoing around the world. The unforeseen assault left the globe in a state of shock, with the Tribe of Nova music festival turning into a dreadful battlefield overnight. The attack came without warning during a time of celebration when the rhythm of music was replaced by the horrifying sounds of explosions and gunfire. The festival attendees, initially mistaking the commotion for part of the show, soon found themselves in the midst of a deadly ambush. Within hours, the once vibrant festival grounds were transformed into a scene of devastation, with at least 260 lives tragically lost. The scale and ferocity of the attack, the suddenness of it all, left the world stunned and Israel in a state of war. As we grapple with the aftermath, we find ourselves asking, how could this have happened? How did Israel fail to predict this devastating attack? Let's delve into the 7 reasons why Israel failed to predict this devastating attack. The first reason, an underestimation of Hamas's capabilities. It's not uncommon for nations to underestimate their adversaries, but in this case, the miscalculation was disastrous. Israel, despite its advanced military technology and superior firepower, failed to accurately assess the threat posed by Hamas. The group's military prowess demonstrated itself in a chillingly effective way, namely, their use of rudimentary drones. These drones, although basic compared to the high-tech variants utilized by many nations, proved to be a game-changer. Hamas deployed these unassuming machines to destroy key targets, sow confusion, and pave the way for their ground forces. This led to significant damage and loss of life. The drones, guided only by simple GPS systems, managed to evade Israel's renowned air defense systems, highlighting a crucial vulnerability. This underestimation of their enemy was a critical mistake. The second reason, a breakdown in communication. In the chaos of conflict, the ability to send and receive accurate information is vital. However, on the fateful day of October 7, 2023, Israel found itself caught in an information blackout. Hamas had launched a tactical assault on Israeli communication towers and border posts. These weren't random acts of destruction, but calculated moves to disrupt Israel's ability to coordinate its defense. By taking out these critical structures, the enemy was able to sow confusion among the ranks of the Israeli forces, and their ground units were able to infiltrate undetected. This communication breakdown left Israel blind and deaf at the very moment it needed its senses the most. The inability to communicate effectively proved disastrous. The third reason, an intelligence failure. In the intricate world of national security, gathering accurate and timely intelligence is paramount. For Israel, renowned for its intelligence capabilities, the attack that occurred on the 7th of October 2023 was a glaring blind spot. It begs the question, how could such an attack go unnoticed? Was there a lack of information or perhaps a misinterpretation of the information available? It's a complex puzzle that investigators are still trying to piece together. What we do know is that the failure to anticipate the attack indicates a significant lapse in Israel's intelligence machinery. This could have been due to various reasons, possibly an over-reliance on technological surveillance, a failure to infiltrate the ranks of Hamas, or maybe even a dismissal of crucial information as a false alarm. Regardless of the reason, this failure in intelligence gathering and analysis was a significant factor. The fourth reason, complacency. It's a dangerous state of mind that can so easily creep into our consciousness. In the case of the attack on the Tribe of Nova music festival, complacency played a significant role. Israelis had become somewhat accustomed to threats from Gaza, a harsh reality they've had to live with for years. But this sense of familiarity can lead to a dangerous underestimation of the severity of the threat at hand. It's reported that when the initial explosions occurred, many festival goers mistook them for part of the music. Others, so familiar with the sounds of Gazan missiles, simply ignored them. This complacency, this normalization of danger, may have prevented a timely response to the escalating situation. It's a chilling reminder that complacency in the face of danger is always a risk. The fifth reason, a failure of diplomacy. In the tense world of international relations, diplomacy is often the first line of defense. It's the art of negotiation, of finding common ground, of easing tensions before they explode into conflict. But in the case of Israel and Hamas, diplomatic efforts fell tragically short. The ongoing discord, the inability to establish a dialogue, the breakdown of trust, all these factors created a volatile environment ripe for conflict. Multiple attempts were made to bring the two parties to the negotiation table, to resolve their differences peacefully. Yet, each attempt was met with staunch resistance, deep-seated distrust, and an unwillingness to compromise. The escalation of violence was, in part, a reflection of this diplomatic failure. The tension between Israel and Hamas was like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. The failure to defuse this bomb through diplomatic channels, to find common ground, and to foster a sense of mutual respect and understanding led to an escalation of violence. The inability to find diplomatic solutions contributed to the surprise attack. The sixth reason, the element of surprise. Now let's delve into how this played a critical role in the events of October 7, 2023. The element of surprise has always been a powerful strategy in warfare, and Hamas skillfully executed it. While Israel has faced numerous threats over the years, the timing and intensity of this particular attack caught them off guard. Amidst the revelry of a music festival, the unexpected onslaught unfolded, causing confusion and chaos. The festival attendees, initially mistaking the explosions for part of the music, were a testament to how effectively Hamas used surprise to their advantage. Moreover, the use of rudimentary drones as reported to destroy key targets added another layer to the surprise. Despite being less technologically advanced, these drones were able to cause significant damage and pave the way for ground forces, further demonstrating how unprepared Israel was for such a tactical approach. The element of surprise is not just about when an attack happens, but also how it happens. In this case, the unconventional tactics and unexpected timing combined to create a devastating effect. The element of surprise is a powerful weapon in warfare. The seventh reason, external influences. In the intricate web of global politics, external entities often play pivotal roles in conflicts. In this case, the potential involvement of Iran and Hezbollah added layers of complexity to the situation. These external factors not only added fuel to the fiery conflict but also muddled the waters, making it more challenging for Israel to anticipate the attack. Additionally, the geopolitical implications of this attack were far-reaching. The increasing tensions in the Middle East could potentially draw the United States into a wider conflict, further escalating the situation. Countries like Iran, Russia, and China, each with vested interests in the region, could be influencing the dynamics, further complicating Israel's ability to predict and prevent such attacks. External influences can often complicate a conflict and make it harder to predict.